I just finished my new Juno mod, which adds hypergolic engines to the game. Hypergolic engines are technically not in the game currently, so I decided this would be in theory a quite easy project for me to try and get polished and hopefully get it to work nicely. And I think I've done that. The mod currently adds one fuel called Androzine and adds two new engines, which are the Cosmo and Wanda engines. Both these engines have different base styles, but they still follow the in-game simple style, so they fit right in with the other engines, I think. You can edit all the same things as you can with the liquid engines in the game, such as the chamber pressure, gimbal range, throat size, and of course the nozzle length. The engine currently has only two types of nozzles, which is the bell nozzle and the cone nozzle, though if people want I can totally add all the other nozzles, and I could even add some custom nozzles if I can figure that out, but for now I think this is fine. The Cosmo engine is generally made for first stages and higher performance, and the Wanda engine is generally made for the vacuum of space and or landing on planets with low gravity or a small atmosphere. The engines are cheaper and lighter than gas generator engines but have worse performance, and they have a customized plume which looks different to any plume in the game currently. It's also Ember compatible, so you can change the plumes if you want, but I'm using roughly the same as the imported Hypergolic plume from Ember. If you want to colour the engine, you'll notice that it doesn't work on primary colours, so you can't really repaint it. The only way you can repaint it is by changing the accent colour 5, and that will change the entire base. I did try to make it so you could colour separate parts of the rocket engine and get it paintable, but unfortunately that didn't work for me. And I did try to find ways to get around this, but unfortunately nothing worked. If I do get this to work eventually with a different mod, I will absolutely implement it in this mod because I do want the different parts to be paintable because it'll make the engine look so much better. And now that I've more or less fully got my head wrapped around the propulsion XML and everything it comes to adding a rocket engine to the game, I will hopefully make a modding tutorial on this in the future. If you have any suggestions for things to add to this mod, then let me know in the comments and I will absolutely look into adding them because I do want this mod to be a bit more interesting if I can. Of course, I am working within the straits of a propulsion.xml, so there is that. Also, if you get the little glitch where when you load into the game the engine doesn't work, what you need to do is go back into the designer, quickly resize the engine, and then you can put it back to the size it was, and it should fire when you relaunch. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the mod in the comments. As always, big thanks to our members, Pedro and DeepSpaceIndustries, for supplying the funding for the music you can hear in this video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.